Okay, so Lana, this one is for you. You asked me what kombucha was. Well, you didn't ask, but you didn't know when I asked you if you had made it. You said you didn't know what it was. So I told you it was a fermented sweet tea. So basically what I have is I have some tea over there steeping, and this is just some green tea that I had. You know, I'm a total tea snob, so my tea is all loose leaf tea. They did say to not use Earl Grey, which is one of the teas that I have in a bag. It's actually the only tea I have in a bag, so I'm not using it. Anyway, this is my SCOBY, which is a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. And apparently it is what is going to ferment on this sugar and the tea. And I have to read up more on it, but apparently it eats the sugar and it eats the caffeine in the tea, and it turns it into a delightful beverage. So this is what we're trying new this week or today or something. So hi there, Lori here, and if you're new on the channel, this is Lori Sims, and I'm on Vancouver Island. I live here with my sweet, loving husband and my adorable mother, and we're inviting you to be a part of our life. So I thank you for being here. I thank you if you've already subscribed. Thank you so much. If you haven't, there's a button down there that says subscribe, and you should hit it. And I guess there's notification bells as well if you want to be notified every time we put up a video. I try to put up several every week. Some weeks I do better than others, but I usually get 5 or 6 up every week. So there's always something going on around here anyway. So, and if there's nothing going on, I'm in the art studio creating something beautiful, and I love to share that with you too. So anyway, thanks for being here, and thanks for watching. Okay, so I've let my tea cool down a bit because I didn't want to break my jar by throwing something super, super hot into there. So I'm going to dump my tea in there. And a nice big spoon. And I'm going to stir it to dissolve all that sugar. Okay, so now I've got a relatively strong sweet tea. And I'm going to fill this with some nice filtered water. And I'm going to fill it to about 3 inches from the top, because I have to leave room for my SCOBY. So now I need to let it come to room temperature, and then I'm going to add my SCOBY and put my lid on it and tuck it away for a few days, because that's apparently what you do. Alrighty, so here we're going to go. My sweet tea has come to room temperature. So now I take my SCOBY and my starter fluid, and this is kind of like the mother in apple cider vinegar. If you've ever had organic apple cider vinegar, and it has those little floaty things in it, well, that's basically what this is. And my hands are clean. Did I not open it far enough? But I'm still going to just try to slip this in here. And this, apparently, is going to start the fermentation process. And apparently that goop that I'm actually going to scoop out because it's gross is not harmful. Oh, come on, let go. Ugh, that was gross. Like a big booger. Anyway, so now I'm just going to put, this is the cloth that came with the jars. I think it's linen or something. And then it also came with these great big elastics. And I'm going to put them on here, just like that. Pull it tight, and that allows it to breathe while keeping anything else out of it. And so I'm going to go set it. Where am I going to set it? Oh, it's said to gently stir the contents with a wooden spoon. I don't know if I even own a wooden spoon. Gently stir the contents. No, I don't own a wooden spoon. I honestly don't. Oh my goodness. All I have are rubber spatulas, and apparently you're not supposed to put rubber in there. So I've got a skewer, and I will just gently stir it with that. Okay, back on with the cloth, and I'm going to put this somewhere for, it says 6 days, but I think I might give it 3 and taste it, because apparently it goes from sweet to sour quite quickly, and I am not much of a sour person, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, so I'll be back. Alrighty, so it's been 5 days since I put my kombucha in, and they say to leave it sit for 5 days and then to taste it to see if it's at something that you like. And so I had never tasted kombucha before, but I thought sweet tea, what could go wrong with that, right? I like tea, I like sweet. So then I ordered some kombucha the other day with my grocery order that we picked up, and I tasted it, and it was horrible. It was just horrible. It tasted like sour vinegar. Not quite vinegar, but so I'm a little concerned about my kombucha and whether or not I'm even going to like it. It might have been a mistake buying that SCOBY. Is there anything else that you can do with a SCOBY? Do you know anyone? Anyway, I'm going to take the lid off, and I think I've got a straw up here somewhere. I thought I had straws. Oh, there they are. Okay, so I'm going to take the lid off, and I'm going to stick a straw down in it and give it a taste. And yeah, hopefully not gag. And it looks pretty gross. I mean, I guess that's the way it's supposed to look, though. Like, it doesn't have any mold or anything on it. It's got the new SCOBY forming on top, so it looks like it should look, I think. And then it's got like some of the mother SCOBY that's floating down here, but apparently that's the way it's supposed to look. So, all right. Here goes. I'm going to stick this down in the side. And I'll do that. And I'll taste it. Wow, it's actually not bad. But I think I'm going to take my SCOBY out today because it's fermented enough for my taste. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oh, yeah, that's yummy. Okay, so I'm going to be back in just a minute. Okay, so I went and got a jar and I've washed my hands again, and apparently with clean hands I can just reach in here and grab my SCOBY and take it out and put it into my other jar. So, it feels so weird. Oh, but yeah, it's definitely got a new SCOBY developed on top of it. Look at that. So now, apparently I've got 2 SCOBYs. So, yeah, anyway, I'm going to put them both in here. And then I'm going to rinse my hands. And I'm going to get about 1.5 cups or so of this liquid and pour it on top of there. Where's my 2 cup? Okay. And then I guess I'll start another batch because, yeah, I guess you can do a double ferment on this. You can put it into bottles and stuff and do another ferment on it. But I'm probably not going to because I don't have my bottles here yet. And you're supposed to, when you like it, put it... Oh, look at that. It just fills it up. So that's good to know. That was 2 cups of my starter liquid. And now I'm going to put that on that. And I'm going to have to go read on how I store this. I think I can just put it in the fridge with a lid on it and I'll be good to go. So yeah, I'm going to check that out. I might have myself a glass of some kombucha on ice. So Dave and Mom didn't like it very much, but I think it's good. It's a sweet tea. I guess I could have left it another day or two to get it a little tangier. And maybe I will next time. I'll maybe leave it 6 days and try it on the 6th day. But I know that I don't want to be drinking vinegar. So yeah, I didn't want that. And then I have ordered some bottles to be able to do a second fermentation with it. And I've got some fruit around here that I'll be able to try with that. But I don't want to do a second ferment until I've actually got some bottles to do it properly so that I can like release the gas and stuff without creating an explosion in my kitchen. So anyway, guys, cheers. If you haven't tried kombucha, I really recommend that you do. And so I left my ferment going 5 days, which is the minimum recommended amount. And some people might still find this a little too sweet. Like I said, Mom and Dave didn't like it, but I think it's good. So, and you can customize it to your own taste and your own flavors, and I'm really looking forward to doing that. So thank you so much for watching and learning about kombucha with me. I think I might make it again. So I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care of yourself. Much love. Bye now.